Hi guys, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming, and today we're taking a look at Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, or just Oblivion as I will be calling it from now on, because that's a hell of a mouthful. Hell of a mouthful. And I've had... never mind. Yes, so basically Bethesda, I hadn't heard of it. I know a lot of people did know it was coming, but didn't know when, and they just basically shadow dropped it Tuesday. Bastards. Couldn't have done it on a weekend, like the Easter weekend when I could have 4 days to play the fucking thing. Brilliant. So instead of a proper review, you're getting a first impressions video, but it's kind of not a first impressions video because it is a remaster of a game that I have played to death. And there's a story I'll tell you later on which just emphasizes that. So Oblivion, what is Oblivion? You are a prisoner, you have been dreamed about by the king. The king has to escape the city, comes through your cell, gets killed, gives you a mission, off you go. You're getting invaded by demons from Oblivion, Daedra they're called, and they're not very nice and want to burn, rape, pillage, that sort of thing. So you can't switch sides, I checked. So you want to stop that, you do that by closing the gates and, you know, various adventure-y things. Now, if you haven't played Oblivion before, what the fuck have you been doing with your life, really? I know, like, a lot of people were, like, introduced by Skyrim, and we're like, oh, that's an old one, you know, Skyrim's obviously better. No, Oblivion's better, trust me. I will stand by that. You don't have the fucking terminal cart ride at the beginning of the game, and you don't have to climb up that fucking mountain. So, but let's focus more on the changes of what Remaster's done. They've tightened up a lot of stuff in it. It looks fantastic. It's running the Unreal Engine 5 with the, I think it's the Gamebryo engine that originally did all of the sort of gameplay for Oblivion. So they've kind of smushed it together to get this outstanding looking game that plays pretty much like the old one. And I'm fine with that. I had no problem with the way Oblivion played. There are a few issues with it, which we will get to, but for the most part it looks great. It plays like old school Oblivion with a few tweaks here and there just to give it quality of life features. Like the menus are a lot better now. You have tabs going across for different stuff. You level differently. There's body type 1 and 2. Don't know why they felt the need to do that, because it's dumb. So in the original game you'd obviously have male or female, and you would have different stats depending on your sex. In this, they've added this extra option character creator called Origins, which now that does the male or female stats, rather than, you know, type 1 and type 2. Good news though, if you're on PC, there is a mod that puts it back to male or female if it sincerely bothers you, so there's that. And it is back up on Nexus. Nexus, apparently, I've read the statement they put up. They only took it down, they say, because the uploader was being combative and basically wanting to cause a lot of, shall we say, controversy? Yeah. I don't know whether that's true, but it is back up now, so yay. I mean, don't forget these are... This is the company that took down the mod removing the pride flags from Spider-Man 2. So, was it Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 1? I can't remember. It might have been Miles Morales. It was a Spider-Man game anyway. And to be honest, if you're going to mod a game, you should be able to play it however you fucking like. I don't care who you hate, who you like. You should be able to mod that game exactly how you want to mod it. I mean, as soon as I get the chance, every woman in that game is going to be shaggable. I promise you. And that's the way I like to play it. Except for the Argonians. Too freaky, even for me. The catch it, they're borderline. But yeah, so PC mods are a thing for Remaster because it uses the Gamebryo engine. It's a lot of the mods I need to be tweaked to start working, so there's already like dozens and dozens of pages full of mods, and it only came out Tuesday, which is amazing. They still haven't got the sexy ones up yet, but we'll wait on it. I still haven't got a sexy one for Nzoi. What are you doing? You should be used to this by now. Oblivion does rank up there as one of my favourite games of all time. I remember when I got it originally, and I'll use the term got rather than bought. I'll let you work out why. I have bought it since that point, but at the time I got it. And me and two friends ran a 24-hour LAN party. And I just got on it before we went to one of those. And, you know, I spent the entire LAN party playing Oblivion. Yes, a single-player game at a LAN party. That makes no fucking sense. But I didn't care, because I was enjoying myself so damn much. 24 hours straight playing Oblivion. Oh, boy, howdy. That was amazing. That's a good memory. Just fucking annoying everybody playing Oblivion. So it really does press my nostalgia button really well. Just to have it look like this. It looks better than Skyrim easily. So, yep. It does have the whole shader sort of pre-configure thing that, you know, you're used to with Unreal Engine games. And there are some performance issues which are probably related to the Unreal Engine as well. There's a bit of stuttering here and there. The footage you're seeing is set on highest with DLSS on quality, if you're curious, and at 1440p. So there you go. That's the information you'll require there, and obviously on a 3080, a 10700K, and 32 gig of DDR4. Boom, there you go. So that should give you the information you need to parse what you're seeing on the screen. Generally speaking, in indoors areas, it's less of an issue, but outside areas, some of the loading times, especially the one coming from out of the dungeon initially to your first view of the open world, that takes a long time comparatively. So I think it is just loading everything rather than perhaps sectioning off slightly smaller. Possibly. The only other real gripe I have with the game is they've changed the timing on lockpicking, which is annoying the fuck out of me, and I'm losing a lot of lockpicks because of it, because I'm so used. I mean, it's almost 20 years ago I started playing this game, and I've played it multiple times over the interceding years. Not recently, I will confess, but, you know, I've got muscle memory for the lockpicking game, right? I can go blip, 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 blip. Fine. Not in this, I can't. It's changed, and I'm having a real difficult time getting used to it after just instilling so much more muscle memory. Also, the AI isn't great. Let's put it at that. I mean, you'll go into the arena, because that's where I go first generally. As soon as I get my own head, so to speak, I go to the arena and do all the fights there. Gives you a bit of money, you know, and then get your heavy raiment at the end of it if you do. And you can do the friendly quest for the orc. Although I didn't really get a chance to do that. I'm not sure if I just missed something this time around. But I just fought him in the arena, because before he would refuse to fight you, as I recall, and you had to go do a quest because he was actually like half vampire. I don't know if I missed the quest trigger for that in this, or if it's been taken out. I can't imagine it be taken out. It's a pretty good quest. But yeah, so I did that, and you come out your gate into the arena, and the other guy does nothing. You can see them standing in their gate. You have to get like halfway through, so like to the center of the arena before they'll come out after you, which is a bit like, what? Okay. Also, some of the stealth isn't great either. I mean, I don't think it was particularly great in the original. I had trouble with it. But certainly sometimes when I feel I shouldn't be seen, I'm being seen. And other times when I should be seen, I'm not. So, is it game breaking for me? No, but I mean, if you were like playing a super sneaky build, maybe it'd be an issue. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now. What? Wonderful. Let's hope that's short term, otherwise it's going to really piss me off. I hate hiccups. I hate them worse than Nazis, I do. At least Nazis you can kill. Hiccups you can't do fuck all about. Okay, Peter will stop for the moment. We'll carry on, and it will only come back annoyingly when I start drinking later. Because I'm going to drink later. Yes, and okay, so now, talking price, it's 50 quid on Steam. 50 quid, I think, for this amount of game and the quality of it, especially if you've not played it before.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
It's super worth it. I would have no problems laying down 50 quid. But it is also on Game Pass. That's right, day one Game Pass, because obviously they own Bethesda now. And I'm playing it for nothing. Well, outside of my Game Pass Ultimate subscription, which I only really get because I've got the Steam Deck and I like to cloud game on the Steam Deck with Game Pass, which is possible. You just need to fuck around with it a little bit. So that's good.
Who are you?
It's kind of a mixed blessing because also we've just got Expedition 33. Was it Claire Obscure? That makes it sound like Carmen San Diego or a children's game. You know, so when I saw that sort of articles about that coming, I was just like, children's game. But apparently I'm totally wrong on that, so I will be downloading that off of Game Pass as well. Unfortunately, that means I have two rather lengthy RPGs to play, and apparently they're both very, very good indeed, which is disappointing. I shall probably concentrate on Expeditions because, hey, I've got a video out of Oblivion already. But yeah, I can't say enough good things about this remaster. Outside of like the whole body type 1 and 2, I know it's a small thing, but if it doesn't matter, why fucking change it? Huh? And you're making work for yourself because you have to put the gendered sort of attributes in on a different option. What the bloody hell are you doing? I mean, when I saw the Origins, I was like, oh, am I going to get like a different look, or am I going to get maybe a different start to the game, something like that. I remember downloading a mod which had like 100 different starts and made you different things. Like you could be like a baron or this undead necromancer, and have your own sort of bases that you turn up in. It was really good and difficult. But there you go. Difficulty wise, they've still got the same leveling system, so be careful. You will find yourself feeling weaker as you level up because the monsters get stronger as well, so you don't feel any stronger, but the monsters, yeah. I've heard, this is not anything I've confirmed, I've just read it on a message board basically, that the multipliers for like damage and health and stuff like that is 5 between at least some of the difficulty levels, and certainly once you start leveling up, as I say, the monsters will get a lot stronger. I mean, I used to play Oblivion basically never sleeping until I absolutely had to, because I didn't want to level up, because I didn't want the monsters to outstrip me and suddenly become... That was like the first playthrough I ever did of it. I had to restart it because like I'd leveled so much, the monsters were just kicking my ass all over the shop, which sounds stupid. Luckily on PC we have mods, and there are mods that I've already seen but not installed yet that will help with that leveling curve just a bit. There's also ones which will remove carrying capacity limits as well, so yay. Unfortunately for you console guys out there, you're shit out of luck, because modding on consoles is, you know, not really a thing unless it's paid for mods, or you know, the Bethesda club mods. Apparently there's not going to be any official ones, so sorry lads. Now I'm not sure if it comes with the expansions. I believe it does, but I've heard two different things and they conflict. Certainly I didn't get any quest triggers for like the Shivregals or shit like that right at the start of the game, which how I seem to remember the original Oblivion doing that. The Game of the Year version, which is the one I got, because I've never finished the DLC. I finished Oblivion, not the DLC though, so I'm quite looking forward to getting around to doing that, especially in its all new singing and dancing thing, if I've got it. It might just be there are actual quest triggers I need to hit, or it won't open up into your inappropriate level or something like that. I don't know. But certainly it didn't populate my quest list as most Bethesda games do when you've got a shitload of DLC. So I don't know, maybe it's because they were remaking it, they integrate it more seamlessly rather than just like quests. But so I will I will just keep playing it because I have not played it long enough yet. That is the one problem with them stealth dropping it on my ass. I didn't even know about it till Wednesday morning, and I was already like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm in the office today, and Thursday, and Friday. I'm seeing my missus the Wednesday and Thursday nights, because, you know, I got to, like, make her feel like she's not just someone that lives in my house occasionally. And, you know, so I managed to download it, and I played it far too late after my wife went to bed. I go up at 5:30, man. I don't want to stay up late anymore. That's for the young Lee. I'm the old Lee. The old Lee is fucking pathetic, I know. But I squeeze as much time as I can. I think I got about seven hours, I want to say. Somewhere around there. But not enough to judge the game in a full review, in my opinion, especially not on a game like Oblivion, which is going to take me dozens and dozens and dozens of hours to get through. especially if I do all the side shit and the DLC and if I've got it and all that stuff. But no, I'm super happy with it. It's great. I'm so torn because I've got to play Expedition 33, which I know is a great game, and I have to play it. But I just want to play more Oblivion, man. It's going to be one of those things again where I just like, yeah, okay, what I'm going to do? Oh well, that's it. I've come home now. That's been 7 hours on Oblivion. Oh well. By every other part of my life, I was making good progress on petting me Ultramarines as well, bastard. Anyway, guys, that's my first impressions, kinda, because it's not really a first impressions for a game that's 20 years old, is it? But there you go. Let me know if you've got any good stories about obsessively playing Oblivion, or even Skyrim, or Morrowind. Perhaps I should give Morrowind a try. Morrowind was one of those ones where I've always respected it, and I had it, but I never really got into it. It was just, I turn up on an island, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, I'm lost, everything that I meet kills me almost instantly. It was one of those. I can appreciate the sort of purity of it, but for me it was just like a frustrating experience. I know if I pushed through it, it would probably get better, but I just couldn't. I'm an impatient little fucker back in the day. I'm less impatient now, I think. So I might give it a go again. Or if they do an Oblivion-style remaster or Morrowind, that'd be something special indeed, I imagine. Anyway, guys, been waffling on for far too much. Take it easy, and I'll catch you next time.